Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is January the 24th, which is a Monday, and I am going to do a tarot card reading. I did one earlier that did not get recorded because I didn't have the new microphone that I have. I chose to use the laptop and it did not record somehow, and I did not do a sound check, so I just did my sound check, and now I am about to do my reading. Now, before I do my reading, I've already said my prayer, and I use my Florida water spray in regards to this reading. And so this podcast is an open social discussion in regards to the paranormal, supernatural. I speak on topics such as pagan belief systems and practices, hauntings, curses, out-of-body experiences, near-death experiences, and I also incorporate daily tarot card reading as well. And so I'm going to work with the 10-card spread. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. So the first card that I'm pull is Recognition and Reward card. Right now, I feel as though this reading is in regards to heritage. I do. As we're approaching the month of February, which is Black History Month, I feel as though this is a message that needs to be conveyed in regards to heritage and belief in, or disbelief in, what has been presented in terms of history of a people, or many of people, in terms of history of their heritage. Okay. I have that the barrier. It has triumphant success. So again, I feel as though this is the issue. Many individuals in this country, and I'm presuming every other country, are wanting to know the true history in regards to their heritage. Card 3, we have Crown Chakra. I honestly feel as though many people have questions in regards to their heritage, as we know in our time and space, as well as on a bigger scale regarding spirituality. What are you to believe, and what is it that God will reveal to you in regards to history and heritage? The customs, what are our true customs? And are the things that are being conveyed the truth? Root of the issue. I have discontent and boredom. So this is the issue. I feel like a lot of people are feeling some sense of emptiness or some sense of disbelief in regards to their heritage and, how did they come about? They mentioned about the transatlantic slave trade. You have some updated information, you have some erroneous information, you have some misinformation. So I honestly feel as though right now this reading is to provide insight, clarity, and understanding in regards to heritage and what is being conveyed. Because I believe, and I feel as though many of people believe, that what is being told is being told in a tactful way. Okay. To the left, I have balance. So there is going to be a revelation that's going to come within your spirit. Ask God to give you a visual synopsis as to what the true comes into existence. And that could be on a personal scale, like in terms of your mother, your father, grandmother, grandfather, or it could be in terms of a bigger scale, in regards to the transatlantic slave trade, or even spiritual, like the actual beginnings. Okay, so right now I have the universe card. If you begin to take note of, God will enlighten you in the smallest of things. This is how He will give you understanding and wisdom and capability to grasp as to what the true revelation of that is. As for clear understanding, because you will have some deceptive things to come about, meaning some things that will try to mock that knowledge and belief, because you got to realize, many people are not willing or even capable of handling the truth. Okay, so this is what this reading is on. It's an insightful reading on some clarity in terms of the comings as being a Black American or African American. Card 7, I have partnerships and alliances as the attitude card. So again, we want to know, well, how did everything come about? Were all of us are slaves? Because me personally, being a Black or African American or whatever the case may be, I personally do not believe that we all were slaves or came from slaves. I don't believe that personally. I do believe that, and not to make this a historical reading, but I do have to bring up some of my, personal beliefs. I feel as though that what is being told, it's watered down, so to speak. And I also feel as though it's watered down to diffuse any negative reactions or some adverse reactions, because many of people will try to harm you if you think anything to the contrary to them, or try to refrain you from having, everyday luxuries or anything. Okay, so it's a very sensitive topic. Card 8, what is surrounded. So I have the third eye chakra. So, with me pulling the third eye chakra, He's going to put things in your visual. He's going to enlighten you. He's going to enlighten you at times when you're alone and there's a stillness and there's peace and harmony, and you get yourself in a relaxed state of mind and being, and He's going to reveal some things to you. He's going to reveal the truth. Okay? Card 9, spiritual union, hopes, fears, and dreams. This is a experience, this life journey that we call. It is an experience, okay? So once you connect to God, the supreme being of all being, He's going to enlighten you on many of things in terms of life. These things been around you this whole time, but you was focused on one thing versus the next, and revelation will come to you. Card 10, patience and planning. So this is a part of the life experience. This is all a part of the life experience, because, oftentimes people feel as though once they have, the party has been spoiled, or you tell what the gift is, there's no, you've pretty much taken the fun out of everything, or you pretty much taken the, watered down, so to speak. So once you get to a point in time in your life to where you can see it on a bigger scale, then and only then will revelation come, and you will be, you will understand it. Okay, so I'm going to pull out my Moonology cards as well as my angel cards, and for more clarity, I'm going to start with my Moonology cards, oddly enough. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to pull 3 of my angel cards. One, 2, and 3. Okay. So we have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Again, so there is a different cycling in life, as I mentioned. Once that cycle comes in, revelation will come to you. And that's when you will receive illumination. Conclusions are within reach. So, as I mentioned, it says full moon eclipse. He's going to reveal some things to you in regards to revelation. Just simply ask him, and he will guide you and enlighten you on a lot of things. The energy is gaining momentum. So I feel as though there's a movement. There's a movement of people who thirst for this knowledge and true knowledge and revelation right now. Clairsentience. It says, Archangel Metatron, notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So he's going to guide you, and he's going to guide your the universe. And once he moves things into your favor to enlighten you on things, then and only then will you receive that epiphany and that understanding. Card 2, we have nurture. Archangel Gabriel, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So when you begin to get this epiphany and this clear understanding, it's going to be like a kid in a library. Like, you're going to be so inquisitive and thirsty for more and more and more knowledge. The third card, indigo and crystal children, is what it says. Archangel Metatron. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So, in essence, you're going to be like a child when he revealed these things to you. And you're going to also encourage others and their inner child, meaning their inner self, their inner innocence, their naivete. I hate to use the word ignorant because, many times people associate ignorant, with a negative connotation. And it is a negative connotation, but we would say naivete. Okay, so he will begin to enlighten you and inspire you in your naivete, and he will begin to give you knowledge that you never even fathomed before. Because he will see that you have a thirst and a hunger for more knowledge and capability and understanding. Many people around you will sit and look at you like you crazy. Don't pay that any attention, because we are all in a spiritual battle. Everybody is not going to be so receptive to your newfound knowledge and capability. That's all part of the setup. This is because he wants you to come to him for understanding. Plain and simple. I put these things in you and in people for a reason. You need to come to me, meaning God, the supreme being of all being. Okay? Because people are going to feel how they want to feel. You don't know what people has been conditioned to think. What aspect of life they're in, or what they're dealing with in their personal situations. But trust and believe revelation will come, okay? So I think that was a very insightful reading for those individuals who are out there. And so if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.